15 National Football League point spreads. You know, a lot of people want a relevancy report. The bottom line, there's like 10 relevant, maybe 15 relevant teams in the NFL right now. We all know who they are. They're in playoff contention. So doing a relevancy report at this juncture would be kind of absurd. Maybe I'll do one, but for now, we got football picks. And tonight's game, you know, this game it's a divisional matchup, right? Kansas City and Denver, all right? At least I knew it used to be a divisional matchup when it was in the AFC West. I don't know about now, but I don't even know what the divisions are now. But I couldn't name every fucking old division. But anyway, San Diego's getting 10.5 at fucking Denver. Are you fucking kidding me? You take San Diego with the 10.5. I'm going to tell you something right now. I think San Diego's it's going to be a high score. It's going to be like 44-38. San Diego's going to win this game outright. It's going to be a high score. Good game tonight on NFL Network. But there's no fucking way that 10.5 point. They're underdogs by 10.5 fucking points at Denver? Are you fucking kidding me? So I like San Diego. Washington getting 7 at Atlanta. Matt Ryan's garbage. The Atlanta Falcons took a step way backwards this year. And I'm telling you right now, the Redskins are going to look like a better, more proficient offense under Kirk Daniel Cousins. I'm guaranteeing fucking to you that. So I like the Redskins to win this game outright at Atlanta under the tutelage of Kirk Cousins. Mike Shanahan, look, you did the right thing by benching R.G. Turner. We all know that he was a one-year fluke. Defense has got up to his style of play, and now he's horrible. Mentally, he's weak, and not only that, physically, he's weak. Tampa Bay, here's a game. Tampa Bay at home, getting 5.5 points against San Francisco. Am I the only one that doesn't think San Francisco's that good? I'm sorry. Colin Kaepernick, as many people want to say that he's good, he's regressed back severely. I like Tampa Bay in this game with the 5.5 points, but I'm going to make a little statement right here. I like Tampa Bay under the tutelage of Mike Glennon, a rookie. And I like Greg Schiano. I told you guys 3 or 4 weeks ago. They were like 0-8. I said, this guy's a good coach. I like Tampa Bay to beat the San Francisco 49ers at home. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that game that went out right. Tennessee Titans getting 2.5 against Arizona. Tennessee got routed last week after having a big lead against Denver, at Denver. And then we got all these people like, well, Peyton Manning can play in the snow now. Playing the snow in a regular season game. Tried in the playoffs. He chokes. But anyway, I like Bruce Arians. I like the way that Cardinals defense is playing. After getting shredded the week prior to that, I will say this right now, though. I like Tennessee getting the 2.5 points at home to win the game outright. I like them just to beat the Cardinals. I don't know why. I like them to beat the Cardinals that game. So they're getting 2.5 points. I like Tennessee. I like St. Louis to win the game. I'm sorry. I like Tennessee at home to win that game. St. Louis at home getting 5.5 against New Orleans. Another team that I'm picking the home. I'm picking St. Louis with the 5.5 to win the game outright. I know New Orleans routed Carolina in their dome, but guess what? They're in a dome again. But it's not their own fucking dome. It's St. Louis's dome. I like St. Louis to win that game outright with the 5.5 points. They win the game outright. The Giants at home getting 7 points against the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be cold in New York Giants Stadium, wherever MetLife Stadium. It's going to be freezing there. Russell Wilson, who I was never really enthralled with. The guy's a beast, I'll say that. He's a good quarterback, real good. But I like the Giants in this game, getting 7 points. I like the Giants to win this game outright. Chicago getting 1 at Cleveland. Chicago Bears are underdog. Which, deservedly so, because the Cleveland Browns ain't as bad as that fucking 4-9 record is. Believe me, that 4-9 record ain't indicative of how good they actually are. When they had good quarterback play, Cleveland's as good as anybody in this league. They played with it, but they had the game 1 against New England last week with their young kid and they're allowed to win. Chicago has matchup problems across the board with with the 2 receivers, Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffries. It's going to be a tough matchup for Cleveland Browns defense, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Mark Trestman, ex-Cleveland Browns coach in the 80s, under the tutelage of Marty Schottenheimer. I like the Cleveland Browns in this game outright in a pretty high-scoring game. I know it's going to be cold. It's going to probably be snow there. But I like the games from about 35-29, 35-28 Cleveland Browns. Houston getting 6 at Indianapolis. You can give them 20. I think Indianapolis comes out of the show this week. I think Andrew Luck gets off strong, quick. He's had a rough few first halves the last couple weeks, started out slow. I think he starts out quick this week, and I think he dominates. So take the Colts to cover that line. Jacksonville getting 2 at home. Jacksonville's the underdog at home against Buffalo. I got to tell you, Jacksonville Jaguars ain't as bad as people think. They beat the Browns, even though the Browns should have beat them. I'm telling you right now, Jacksonville will beat the Buffalo Bills outright in this game. Trust me. Jacksonville's a lot better than that record. Miami getting 2.5 at New England. I like the Miami Dolphins win this game outright. My opinion on the Patriots is They went from having a shitty offense to a great offense under Gronkowski. Last week he didn't do shit until he got injured. Then he got that one ball, he got injured. He didn't really do nothing. I know Tom Brady's a great quarterback, but I'm telling you right now, this is Miami's game to win. They will win this game outright. The Patriots are going to have to make an adjustment. They got Vereen. They got some weapons there, but not the weapons that they want in Gronkowski. I think Cameron Wake's going to be an unstoppable force. He's going to put that offensive line in shambles. He's going to fucking just destroy that offensive line like the fucking Dolphins in this game. Minnesota getting 4.5 against the Philadelphia Eagles at Minnesota at home. I like the Eagles to run wild on this team. I know they looked good last week in the snowstorm, but anyone can. I like the Eagles in this game, 34-16. I really do. New York Jets getting 11 at Carolina. That's going to be a blowout all day long after Carolina get humiliated by New Orleans. Jets starting a rookie quarterback on the road again, although he's played good on the road against Atlanta and a few other teams. I like the Carolina Panthers and I like the New York Jets. Oakland at home getting 4 against Kansas City. I like the Raiders with the points. It's going to be a close game. In fact, I like the Raiders outright at home. It's going to be a close game, though. So I take the Raiders. Green Bay getting 7 at Dallas. Dallas got humiliated. I'm talking humiliated. Well, they're at home right now playing against the Aaron Rodgers team. I know Matt Flynn's and Matthew Flynn's not as good as Aaron Rodgers, obviously. I like Dallas to cover the point spread and win that game big. Here's the game of the week, in my opinion. Couple games of the week. Pittsburgh getting 3 at home against Cincinnati. When is the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers been on a home underdog against Cincinnati Bengals? 5-8 will do that to you. A territorial 11 will do that to you. Blowing you game home in a... Hey, you lost a game against a fucking Southern team. A Florida team beat you in a snowstorm at home. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, I like the Bengals to roll over Pittsburgh. I like it depends on the red gun, the red rifle, whatever. If he plays good, they're going to destroy Pittsburgh. But if they get in that red gun's head, which they have ability to do, they do that. Jared told them to go get in his head. It could be a bad game for Cincinnati. They can take a step backwards. But I like Cincinnati to win this game. 31-16. 31-24. It's going to be close. It'll be about 7-point difference. 31-24. Cincinnati. Here's another good game. Baltimore getting 6 at Detroit. Detroit's at home. They got embarrassed last week after holding a 14-0 lead in a snowstorm. They got embarrassed on the road. But they're at home. Baltimore Ravens have a secondary that can contend. Not saying stop Calvin Johnson, but they can contend with them. Ravens lead this game. So do the Lions. The Lions lead it. But I like the Ravens in this game with the 6 points. I like the Ravens in this game actually to beat this team outright. I think Joseph Flacco is going to have a big game. So I like the Ravens in this game to win the game outright. Consequently, you got 6 points. Let me go through the games real quick. San Diego, Washington, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, St. Louis, Giants, Chicago, Houston, Jacksonville, Miami, Minnesota, Jets, Oakland, Green Bay. Yes, we did them all. Those are my picks for Week 15 NFL. Remember, if you follow my guidelines and tutorials for picking an NFL, you will astoundingly have a 95.7% success rate. Never been heard of before, never been done before, but I've done it. Fuck yeah.